A or D? A.
A. Good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice. Okay. Read what it says out loud.
Tell me two truths and a lie. I'll figure out the lie. All right. Uh, let's think what's on. Okay. I own three companies. I have a $5 million net worth. Uh, I own 70% of Jewel.
Wait, what was the last one?
I own 70% of a grocery store in stocks.
Wait, could you type the options in the comments, bro?
Yeah,
Like
I got you.
your list was so interesting. Hmm.
I got you. Two.
Hmm.
Yeah, can't even spell. Three.
Hmm.
There we go.
Okay. So option one, you said you own three companies. Wow, interesting. Option two, I have a $5 million, like 5 million net worth. Okay. And then
Yeah.
option three, I own 70% of a grocery store, just a single grocery store.
Just a single one. Take your guess.
One got to be true about this. I mean, two got to be
Yeah,
true.
no.
One is a lie, right?
Yep. Yep.
Well, yeah, this is actually an impressive list. It's kind of hard though. Like Loki, damn. What could it be? What could it be? Hmm. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going. I'm going to. I'm going to eliminate the ones that are true, and I'll make the lie the last one
All
to
right.
get it.
All right.
I'm gonna say you do own. You do own three companies. I'm gonna say that is true,
All right.
and because one, I'm gonna say that is true because um one, your name here on this app is financial advisor, which which
That
signals
gave it
which
away.
signals to me that you do possess some level of financial literacy, which I find intriguing actually because I love topics about that, really. Rich dad, poor dad. So it's much probable that you could own three companies. I don't know how large they are though. It doesn't necessarily imply that they are really, really big. They could be, but a company doesn't necessarily have to be like a large like building or enterprise or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's not. It's
Yeah,
all. Yeah.
it could be. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm saying it could be. It could be even an online store. It could be an online
Could
business.
be.
Yeah, multiple online
I'll,
businesses.
I'll tell you everything after too. So
Yeah, yeah. That even
I'll
makes
back
it more.
everything up.
Yeah, that makes it even more interesting. And more so, the reason why I'm saying it's true is because when I asked you to place between two truths and a lie, that was off the top of your head. You're like, I own three companies, and usually when people are lying, it's very hard to make up a bunch of facts.
I had to
But if
think
you
about it.
tell, but if you're telling the truth, yeah, you didn't really have to think much about it. Um, option. I'm going to say option. Yo, I don't know. Option two though was kind of also off the top of your head though, but
You think
But
so?
yeah, but I feel that huh. You look like someone who can be very, very like I don't know. You could
Oh yeah, I
even
don't dress. I don't dress fashion. I don't do fashion. I don't do that.
yeah. I'm not even judging you based on like how you dress. Like you look like someone who could be very slick, like street smart. So like I can't just go so conventional with you right now. For real. I'm gonna say I'm gonna
So
say I'm gonna say the third option is also true.
is that your
Because
final answer?
I'm going to say the third option is also true because that you own 70% of a grocery store because you said you have a 5 million net worth. I'm not saying it's not true or it's not possible, but I feel like it's a number, and usually numbers can easily be tweaked. So maybe you do own a 1 million, it could be 6 million, 7 million, or even higher. But I feel like with numbers, it's very very easy to tweak, right? But than to make up a bunch of facts. The first two seem more like worded, right? Not just including just numbers, but more it includes more facts than just a number. You know. So
So
based
that's
on
your
that,
answer?
so based on that, I'm saying the lie is I have a $5 million net worth. How did I do?
Well, so the third one was the lie, and I'll show you everything right now. So here's the 5 million. And then I own SaaS companies where it's digital AI, like AI marketplace, AI face enhancing. And then the third one I own is a digital casino.
And wait, and how old are you?
And I'm 17. In Illinois, which is in the United States, you can get an like LLC with your own personal EIN and all that. I know, like I dress like a fucking thug
I know,
because
yo.
I don't
Uh,
want people thinking like I do like smart shit. I don't. I
yeah,
like being mysterious. I don't like.
I love that style. I love that approach. Yeah, I love this to know your story. How did you do? How did you do it?
So I started a 9 to 5 where you get paid from job, right? I think I was getting paid $13 an hour, and I did a method. It's called the 50/30/20 method. 50% goes to your bills. That doesn't include game subscriptions, your bills, your water, all your bills. 30% goes into your wants, your lifestyle. Okay, do I want clothes? That's my wants. Or do I want specific design? That's wants. 20% goes into saving. I'm always telling, because I have clients, I tell them all the time, instead of putting your 20% into savings, do 10% savings, 10% investing. And what I do is they give me that 10% and I create a low index fund for them. I monitor it, and then for the next 3 years, they pay me 3% of their paycheck. That's all it is. Because when you do a low index fund for S&P 500, you buy 1% of all the companies around.
Hmm.
Because S&P is one, it collects all of them. And then I just return profits. So I've been doing it, I don't know, because I'm 17 right now. I've been doing it maybe since I was 13. Started off as an apprentice and just started learning.
Oh, oh. What is the biggest financial advice you've taken to heart? What's the biggest financial lesson you learned?
Well, one thing is,